Hello, my beautiful Vibe Tribers. Welcome to your weekly Mystic. This is our energy for April 4th through April 10th of 2022. It is our overview or forecast of energy so you can understand and direct your energy to what you want to achieve in the week. And it allows you to have that ability to kind of foresee and manifest your best possible outcome. So with that, understanding that this reading is not situated on any particular energy, it is all about the forecast of the collective, which means all sun, moon, and rising signs. And if you'd like a personal reading, please visit my website, royalmystic.com. I'll be more than happy to assist you once you schedule your appointment. So with that, let's go right on into the energy. Looks like lots of movement. We have the Page of Wands and the Knight of Wands. Now, in the energy of the suits, you'll notice that some of the energy looks more immature or young and new and fresh. This is that kind of energy compared to more of a teenagery or young adult energy here in the 20-somethings, right? And as you progress to the king and all of that, you get into the mature adult. So when you understand that that's the way this energy works, it's not only the rod being brought to you in a different fashion, it's in a whole different energy. So this is definitely a new beginning, and being told how to take action or how to move forward, what you need to navigate with. This Page of Wands is giving you that instruction. Then you've got the Knight of Wands, which is a little more hurried energy. We'll say a lot more hurried. He's in a rush, basically, and he wants you to hurry up. Come on, let's go. We got to do this. It's time for action. And a little overeager, just like any teenager is. So here we go in the energy. Let's see what else we've got going on. Thank you, angels, archangels, divine pure white light, divine spirit, the Four of Cups, an offer by divine. Divine spirit, spirit guides, gods and goddesses. Thank you so much for being present here to allow all sun, moon, and rising signs to have the information they seek to assist them in remaining on their highest possible spiritual path. We thank you so much, Divine, for these blessings and beautiful messages, and we receive them in the love and light for which they are intended. We thank you for this divine guidance as always, and we welcome this blessed energy. Thank you so much, Divine. You are always welcome and very appreciated. So your second cut card was the Four of Cups. Pardon me, I had to have a little hiccup there. That doesn't seem like I'm doing a reading unless I have a hiccup. It is part of my process. It's really not a hiccup. It's a weird little gulp that happens, so y'all bear with me. That's just part of the energy moving through me. Having the Four of Cups energy is a blessing in a brown paper bag. You've heard me talk about that before if you've watched my videos. It's really something that's disguised as something ordinary. And it's being done that way so that you get to receive it without any bias. Right? So be open to what shows up and don't turn anything away without checking it thoroughly, because if you end up tossing it out, it'll just delay you. It's not like it's not going to be reciprocated and brought back around for another try, but time and space is valuable, right? That's the one thing we cannot manufacture is more time. So Monday's energy, Tuesday's energy, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then the weekend energy of Saturday, Sunday. And the underlier is the King of Cups. This is authentic energy of someone who wants your highest good and is here to help you. So it's either a job or someone in your life who's offering that help. And it is authentic, so it's not a joke, and it's not something, they're not full of baloney, okay? So here's the Death card, Scorpio Major Arcana, and it's the energy of a new beginning. This means releasing the old, letting that pass on by, getting away from the old toxic energy, clearing your path. This is the cosmic garbage man coming in with that magnolia blossom on his flag. What it's showing you is he's kind of turning the earth so you have a fresh new field to plant and new beginning. So it is a clean slate with a new beginning. So very nice start for the clarifiers. I hope everyone is doing well. I've started releasing these a little bit early, so if you're just watching this on the Monday, know that I am letting myself get into the habit of putting them out on the Friday prior to the week, and I may sometimes do it on Thursday. I'm just trying to find the best rhythm for myself. I want to get them out in enough time for you to be able to check it out in advance. So, you saw Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Oh, nice. 8 of Cups is right with this King of Cups. And this means you've passed the test. You've ran the gauntlet. You've done everything you needed to do. You've qualified for every single thing and dealt with every issue. And now you're on the other side of all of that. And you're able to see, with this moon's assistance, the entire horizon as you move forward. So allowing yourself to move in the energy of the yes from the universe, we receive it. So we're going to start off with the energy of patience. I am patient, persistent, and disciplined in pursuing my goals. Remember, time and space doesn't exist in the unseen. What does exist is something that brings matter together to form it into the seen. So the quantum physics energy of the quarks and the little energies of the tiniest little particles that you can bring in. Quarks are very tiny. So unseen, because they're, we can't possibly detect that on that microscopic like beyond zoomed in on microscopic, right? So understanding that you've got to give it time, whatever time it needs. Sometimes it'll be instantaneous, sometimes not. Depends on what you're asking for and how you believe. So patience is required. There's no set time for anybody. And sometimes a small thing takes longer to manifest than a big thing. Sometimes a big thing takes forever. It just depends on what you're manifesting, just like I said. Friendship. Special friends are there to help me and bring me strength during difficult times. Now, there's a thing that we do when we're in a place where we actually need help and we're too scared to ask for it, or we feel somehow we'll be slighting ourselves, or that we'll owe somebody something we don't want to owe anybody. Well, there is, let me just tell you, there's one time that it doesn't matter that you should ask. It's when you need it. If you need it, ask. That's the only time that should be a thing. When you're in a place where there's no other option but to ask for help. And you know what? The universe will bring you to that point intentionally to make you do it. Because once you realize everybody needs help every now and then, and it's not a reflection on your inability to complete a task, please get out of your ego and ask for help when you need it. The only thing stopping you is your pride, and that is a human trait, not a spirit trait. Get off my soapbox and see what crystals we have today. Oh, well, there you go. Shadowkite jumped out. We haven't seen it in a hot minute. Oh, we got 2. Dioptase. So Shadowkite is the energy. So let me just hip you to this. Calling all mediums, anybody who's a medium, this is your stone. This assists in mediumship and helps you to connect to other spirits and be able to facilitate the information that's coming back and forth through the other realms into this one. If you do not want to be bombarded by people who need help crossing over, or people who want to bring messages to their loved ones, do not wear this stone, or you will get the communication, okay? Very high chance. Now, we've got the heart healing energy of the dioptase. It's a beautiful, if you've ever seen one in jewelry, it's amazingly beautiful. It's a very green color usually. This shows it more of a teal, which all that means is that the minerals are a little different, right? The phosphates are probably higher in this one. So, the heart healing energy of dioptase and the teacher stone. The reason they call it a teacher stone is it's a wisdom stone, and picking up the wisdom of the ancients. That's all fine and good. I use other stones for that. But if you are a medium or want to be a medium, get you a Shadowkite, a mala necklace. All right, let's see what our sacred geometry energy is. The shapeshifter. Now, the reason this is called the shapeshifter is because it's got all these different crystal combinations or sacred geometry symbols, okay? So the sacred geometry patterns and forms have been around forever. Geometry is a thing, right? So the inner knowledge and ancient wisdom are connected to all of these. That's why there's so many out here. So all of these stones, the octahedron, that's the two pyramids joined at the base, four-sided pyramids. So it's an eight-sided symbol. The octahedron, then you've got the energy of the icosahedron, which is this symbol here, which is about manifesting and being connected. The dodecahedron also, third eye crown chakra, third eye crown chakra, third eye crown chakra, flower of life with the symbol of protection around the outer edge, which is called the cocoon. Then you have the Incan cross, and also known, it can be the Aztec cross, the Incan cross. It is the energy of the stairway to heaven. It's also known as that. And in the very center, you have the beautiful Merkaba or Merkaba, the seed of all existence. Okay? So, that's why it's called the shapeshifter, because your spiritual energy is connected to all of these. As we have the energy of moving forward and assistance, here we go. Six of Wands, beautiful energy of victory. So this is meaning coming through the battle victorious. And you see he's got the Merkaba or Merkaba symbol right there in his lantern, which is the symbol of using your spiritual sight to move forward. Now, some of this work that the Hermit illuminates in this card, this is the Virgo Major Arcana, by the way, if I didn't say it. It is the energy of illuminating your path through your own ancient wisdom from your soul, and allowing yourself to also illuminate whatever's blocking you internally. So whatever energy that needs to be adjusted for you to have this success, or that you've been adjusting and made your path to where now you're at this moment of being in the front position. Because if you're applying for a job or trying to be granted something, this is the energy of that success, because it is the front runner, and being head and shoulders above the rest means you're like the top choice. Now, Tuesday's energy, so you got the Six of Wands and the Hermit for Monday. Tuesday's energy is the Seven of Pentacles, which is investing in the right things that will manifest into new beginnings as this is growing and ripening on the vine. The fruit is present and now it's ripening. And at the meantime, you're busy reflecting here in this, or he is, let's say not you, but this little Five of Cups, little guy is looking really sad, like he's lost his best friend, and the cups are tumped over. Remember, this is putrid wine. This is when you go through your refrigerator and you discover this favorite thing that you had that you thought was gonna, is still good, and you get it and it's past the expiration date. Obviously goes in the garbage. Well, I don't know about y'all, but I hate throwing away food. That's one of my big things, is I hate it when I don't use something or freeze it within the right time frame. That doesn't mean that you're never going to get something again. Remember, I can't spend my time thinking about what I just threw away in the garbage can if I'm making dinner. I got to make dinner, so mind has to be off of that and go right into what do we have to work with. Right there, it's waiting for you. So get out of the time frame or the mindset of the past and what no longer exists, and work with what you got. Because sometimes we're giving this too much value. It is literally worthless at this point and really doesn't exist. The past is done and it's already been lived. You can't relive it. You can try to recreate it, but that's not even going to help. Now, we got the Hermit again in Wednesday's energy. So Tuesday's energy is the Seven of Pentacles with the Five of Cups. If you can get past this, now the Hermit is showing you've reached the point of the Ten of Rods. So beautiful here, showing the seeker is now in the energy of guiding you to this point where the struggle is over, the burden is lifted, and these rods are now blooming. So if you're trying to start a new business or being in the energy of being hired somewhere, remember you had that little page of rods, which is usually the person contacting you, telling you you have the job, and the Knight of Rods, which is telling you, come on, it's time to start. There's the Ten of Rods saying, now you have all this new fresh things to work with, and they're blooming. So they're prosperous, and there you're moving to a new location. And funnily enough, there is the castle that you're worrying about this and not paying attention. This guy's going, hey, there's the castle. Let's go for it. So, yeah, it's all about your perspective. Make sure you're facing the right direction. Now, that's Wednesday. Here's Thursday. Oh, hey, we like this. The 10 of Cups with the 9 of Pentacles. So another 10 back to back. Wednesday, Thursday, 10 of Cups. This is my definition. If I were to say one card in this deck is in the energy of living your best possible life now, it's this card. Because the 10 is all about your emotions, your love, your harmony, peace, happiness, joy, abundance, healing. This is the harmony energy. And so with that 9 of Pentacles, which is, it's considered the Garden of Eden, and I talk about that a lot, being in faith that the universe has your back, is the moment that you do line up with the 10 of Cups and the 9 of Pentacles, meaning abundance is like money growing on trees. And your faith and continued belief that it is prosperous and you are prosperous and the universe is constantly conspiring in your favor puts you in that energy. Okay, so Friday's energy, I was about to say it could only be the Sun card to top that, and there it is. The Sun card and the Queen of Pentacles. So this means a divine alignment, literally planetarily, of creating an opening. You see how these planets on this card are moved to where the center has nothing in it. They're scooched over so that you can have this pathway right to the goal, to the target. And by the way, this card is the happiest card in tarot. This is that unbelievable, oh my God, this is so awesome. Like in that fantastical world of anything's possible, the Sun card is that card. And it's this huge blessing of coming to fruition. And there we have the Queen of Pentacles, which means money in hand. Anytime, you're looking at Queen or King energy, masculine, feminine, this energy is a new beginning because it is a feminine energy. So we'll take that and the beautiful Sun card. And not to be outshone, we've got the weekend energy of the Fool and the 8 of Pentacles. So you've got this energy of the beautiful new beginning through the transition of no fuss, no muss. Nothing upsets the apple cart. You're in a smooth movement forward without any issues. You're not going to trip and fall. You're not going to drop anything. In fact, you close the door to the past so neatly and perfectly that you're able to just turn your face toward the future and never feel any inkling whatsoever to even revisit the door that's now closed, because it's no strings attached anymore. And whatever you're practicing on or learning or really honing a skill is going to bring you the abundance of the knowledge. So when you come in with this knowledge, you literally create your own abundance to go with it. Anything that you become an expert at, you become valuable at it. So, what a spectacular week. I hope you all can really make the best of this. Allow yourself to be in the energy of knowing that the universe is continuously trying to bring opportunities. Even when things are going badly, they don't stay that way. We just have to endure whatever craziness happens so that we can get back out there in the moment and start to create our best possible lives now. So, I thank you all. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being wonderful, wonderful friends. I feel like we're all family as we do these readings and bring in the prosperity. Your energy is valuable, and I appreciate you spending it here. So have a beautiful week, and many blessings to you all. Health, wealth, happiness, prosperity, and abundance to you, and I'll see you next week. Namaste.